was about the time that we shared how you can now utilize your body to do something really fun and something really exciting. Because skill training was something that actually got me started on this physical journey. When I started like 10 years ago or so, I was doing skill training. That got me into training. That was what inspired me to start, because it looked so fun. It looked like an amazing way to utilize your body, and like I wanted to get into that. I wanted to experience that. So, but I quit this process on those times, you know, and I had a long break from that because I was building up, you know, that foundation. But I really loved training for skills. You know, in my past, I wasn't doing a lot of tricking. I wasn't a gymnast, I wasn't a dancer, I wasn't professional at any of these arts. So getting into this at a later age was a little bit difficult, and I had a lot of doubts in the start. This is also one of the reasons why I quit, because I didn't see very good process in the beginning. But this kind of not having that background, I think, was the most valuable thing that I could have, because it made me to go or take these sort of detours and learn the process in a much deeper manner. And I understand that this is also the beginning where most people come to this. Like most people who see these skills, they look at them, they are already like in their 20s, 30s, maybe like 40s or something, 50s, and they're looking like, I never did that. And I was like that in my 20s. And I had a lot of doubts on could I even achieve this. So with this, like, I want to show you guys that it is actually possible. You can learn these skills. Maybe you need to take some detours. Maybe you need to take a little bit different path than what you have in your mind. But it is possible to really achieve amazing physical levels, and it is possible to develop your body onto that level where it can really perform some crazy looking stuff, some impressive looking stuff, and artistic, beautiful looking stuff actually. That's how I also see about it. Just artistic, aesthetic, beautiful looking movements. Something I didn't want this just to be about, well, you have this progression, you do the next, you follow on that, and you just do this progressions one after another, and then you achieve some kind of high skill. That's like, I didn't want this to be like that kind of traditional skill training. It has that element also in it, but it has something more, and that's really that deeper approach and methodology and the process that I will walk you through in that. Because this is a journey, and it's been highly, highly rewarding and exciting journey, and it's something that can also spring you into many different directions in your physique. Like that's what when I started the skill training journey, I wanted this and I wanted that, I wanted there and so and so. But even though I didn't get to all of those points, it led me to this point where I'm right now. And I'm very, very glad that I get started on this physical journey of mine, which started with skill training. So we're going to teach you the methodology, we're going to teach you the principles, we're going to teach you the process, how it happens, we're going to teach you what to do if you get stuck, like what is really the road that you should take. If you can't really progress no matter what, like how, should you just stop, or what you should do actually. So I'll show you the way that I went through, okay? And this is that sort of methodological side. And on top of that, there's a multitude of skills that I have learned in my 20s, in my 30s, in many different areas that I've been practicing in the movement training, in different martial arts, capoeira, kung fu, break dance, modern dance, ballet, all of this kind of stuff. I've gathered here a little bit challenging skills, but very achievable skills still. So everyone that comes here, they can find something cool that they can actually learn. So you'll find many of these skills and find ways to progress onto those. But then again, you have that supportive methodology and understanding of the process also helping you to achieve these skills. So if you look at my background, like I didn't have that sort of previous experience in these skills, but it's not only that background, it's also like my body type, my body structure. So I'm 180 centimeters tall, which is kind of like, it's a very average height. I'm not like super short. And I have pretty much even, like my arms, legs, everything, my core. I mean, the proportions are really like very even. I don't have like really small legs. I'm not short of stature. These are things that can make skill training actually easier, very much easier. It can be like almost like if you have the correct body structure, it's like a cheat code into learning skills. And there's nothing wrong with that. But like if people have this doubt that they cannot achieve these skills because they're too tall or they're too big or something, yes, there is a limit probably what you can achieve for sure, but it still doesn't mean that there are like 1,000 different things that you actually can do with your body. So don't undermine your capabilities based on your body structure. You don't know what your strengths are. And that's what also this is about, this course, is that you actually find out your strengths. We're going to do so many different things that you're going to find out where you are strong, and that's, I think, one of the most rewarding parts of this process. It's not that you're going to be able to do exactly what this or that people is doing, but find your own strengths and get stronger from then or there onwards. So that's really what our Skillmaster program is about. It is about truly, it is about courage in some ways. Because I've noticed many times when I was learning these skills, it really, not just in the practice that it requires courage. You know, you're going to be using your body in a way that you've never used it. But it's just even getting started, surpassing that first doubt that you have, believing that you can do it. That was the stuff that made the change for me. I started to believe in myself. I saw my adversities from a different perspective, and I realized that this was not this didn't mean that I was failing. It was just points in my journey that I had to go through so I could learn. So, if you want, you can now learn these many skills and learn the process behind acquiring this kind of bodyweight skills in our new Skillmaster course. You're all welcome to join.